Good afternoon, good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Uh, is my screen is visible, students?
Not yet, ma'am.
Now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, students, last class we were in last lab. Yesterday I gave some of the instructions. Few students joined to the theory link. So I want to repeat that instructions now. Yes, students, as you are aware that in web technology lab we have a mini project, that is part B. Um, so for that part B, you need to prepare a report. In the report, what all the content you have to include, that is there in the syllabus. Already in the syllabus they have given. So I don't want to include any extra function features or extra point in that. Whatever the points they have given, or whatever the headings they have given in the syllabus, or if you include that in your report, that is enough. So let me open the lab manual and show what all the things you need to include in the mini project report. The Yes, students, the report should contain the report should be 10 to 20 sorry, 20 to 25 pages. So this is about a report. What are the things you need to include in the report? That is, um, the team must submit a brief report, 20 to 25 pages, that must include the following, that is introduction, requirement analysis, software requirement specification, data analysis and design, implementation and testing. A to F. A is introduction, B is requirement analysis. It is there in the syllabus also, students. If you don't have the syllabus in web technology Google Classroom for for second lab internals, I have created one Google Classroom. In that, the entire MCA 2 years syllabus I have uploaded. You can go through that. So here also I am repeating. Your report must have 20 to 25 pages. The certificate front page, everything I will give students, from abstract and from table of content you need to include in the report. The table of content, abstract, introduction. Abstract is not mentioned in this list, but you have to include the abstract in the report. First should be the abstract, then the introduction, requirement analysis, software requirement specification is C, D is analysis and design, E is implementation, F is testing. So this must your report must contain these points. And students, the formatting of a report, how the formatting of a report should be, that is there in your if you you can refer your previous 3 years MCA course syllabus. There, for 6 semester report, clearly they have given the margin, how much the margin should be, and how the caption, how to give the caption of a image, how to give the caption of a table, and how what is the size, font size for main heading, subheading and content, and what is the font style. Everything it is given. So once you refer that syllabus, you'll get a clear idea. Certificate front page I will give students. So this I want to repeat once again. Okay. So where we were, AngularJS. So in AngularJS, example we have seen in AngularJS, the expression, how to include the expression in AngularJS, we have seen in the last class. And some of the limitations of an expression, also we have seen. And we have also seen the filters in AngularJS. Next we have events in AngularJS. What is event, students? What is the meaning of event? Event is nothing but an action. Correct? No? Event is nothing but an action. See, if you see here, I am right clicking on the PPT. So this is also a event. What event I'm doing? I'm clicking the mouse. Correct? No? I'm clicking the mouse. This is also one event. And next I'm selecting something. I'm selecting some. So what I have done here is I have right clicked the mouse and I have selected the mouse pointer, and here after selecting the mouse pointer, then I'm selecting the color. See, all these I'm doing some action. That doing a action is nothing but a event. Doing some action is nothing but a event. Here we have some of the event, that is mouse over, mouse enter, mouse move, mouse leave. If I move my mouse pointer, then that is also an event. If I suppose I have a text box here, if I put my mouse pointer on inside this text box, that is also one event. If I take out the mouse pointer from the text box, that is also a event. If I click on the text box, that is also a event. So these are the most events in these are the events in AngularJS. These are the events in AngularJS. So we will see the programs one by one. So you'll get a clear idea, students. So see here, this is one small example here, student. So this is nothing but a directive of AngularJS. In the directive, you can do the repetition. Through the directive, you can do the repetition. Yes, students, the directive may be simple directive, that is just a declaration of a ng app, that is Angular application, or you can also initialize the values in the directive, that is using init method. You can initialize the variable, and you can also sometimes you want to repeat the same point. So here we are not using any looping statement, because in AngularJS it will not allow us to use a conditional, looping and exceptions. Here we have a directive, that is repeat directive. We have a directive, that is repeat directive. In last class we have seen that repeat directive. Now here I am going to explain the example of a event. What event? See here, students, here this inside the h1 tag, what I have taken a count value. One variable I have taken. Yes, is it right? One variable I have taken. So what I am doing, students, here what I am doing here, count is equal to count plus 1 means what? Means what? So I am incrementing the count. Is it right? Is it right, students? Are you getting? Count is equal to count plus 1 is nothing but I am incrementing the count. I am incrementing the count. When I am incrementing the count? When I am incrementing the count?
Moving the mouse.
Mouse, when I move the mouse, see here, see I am moving the mouse. So whenever if I move a mouse little also, that is nothing but a so when I move a mouse little also, so that the count will be incremented. The count will be incremented. See on which text I am moving see here, mouse over me. So mouse over me is a text. If I put my mouse pointer on that, then every time what is happening? Every time the count value is incrementing, and here using this h2 tag I am displaying the count value. If I put my mouse pointer on this text, that is mouse over me 2 times, then initially the count will be 0. So once if I put my mouse pointer on the text, then the value of count will be incremented. The value of count will be 1. If I put 10 times, then it will be incremented 10 times, and here we are displaying the count value. Count value will be how much? 10. Count value will be 10. So now you see here. See, initially the count value is 0, students. Is it right? Correct? Now see here. See here, where is my mouse pointer? Observe the mouse pointer, students. See here. See here, I am moving the mouse pointer and every time the count value is incrementing. Every time the count value is incrementing. Beginning, the count value is 0. When I put the mouse pointer on the text, then every time it is incrementing. So this is nothing but a mouse event. What event? On mouse over. On mouse over. Sorry, mouse move. This is mouse move. When the mouse moves, then the count value will be incremented. Yes, students? Any doubt here? Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
So see here, this is also similar example, students. Can you identify what is the difference here? Can you identify what is the difference here? Here I have taken a button. There just I was moving the mouse pointer. Just I was moving the mouse pointer. Here I am taking a button. When I click a button, when I click the mouse on the button, then every time the counter value will be incremented. Every time the count value will be incremented. See here, count value is how much, students? Wait 1 minute. That count value inside the paragraph tag I have given, I'll change it to H1 tag, so that the 0 will be displayed. What is the see? I am putting the mouse pointer on this button. Is the count value is changing, students? Change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Click ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Yes, yes. So here the function which I have taken is I have taken button, that is click function I am using. Click function I am using. How many times if you put the mouse pointer on the button, nothing will happen. The count value will not incremented. It will not increment. So now what I do, I just click once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, here also I am clicking, students. I am not clicking on the button. I am clicking on the other blank spaces. Is the value is changing? Count value change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? No. So now I'll click on button. So what program I have written? When you click on the button, only then the count value should increment. Is it right? Only then the count value should increment. If you click somewhere else, it will not affect to the count value. Why? Because in the code clearly we have written the button. For the button we have written the code. For the button we have written the code. When you click, then the count value will be incremented. The count value will be incremented. How many times you click, those many times it will be incremented. And we have some of the built-in services in AngularJS. Some of the built-in services in AngularJS. So what are the built-in services is, see here students, see this program, my app. So which is this app? See, this is also an app. See, whatever other program I have created, this is my app, or this is my application. This application. So this application here, what we are doing is we want to find the location of this application. Yes, students, getting here, we want to fetch the location of the application. See here what I am doing, all my Angular program and Bootstrap program, what I have done is, you can see here, on the desktop, I have created a Bootstrap 3.3.1 dist. So in this folder only all my programs are there. You can see new 2.1, new 2, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, progress, sample, sample 2, sample 3 in last class. Also whatever the programs I have executed, and here add one in last class also, that Angular control program, button that border program, button program. So what are the programs I have executed both in AngularJS and Bootstrap? All the programs are here. Now here the title of the program is SER. Yes, SER. Is that program is available here? Yes. Yeah. Yes, students, you please zoom your mobile screen and you can see the program is SER. I have saved here. So now, according to this logic, according to this program logic, this should fetch the path of this program. Then what it will show? Desktop. Inside the desktop, on the desktop, we have a another folder. We have a folder that is Bootstrap. So inside the Bootstrap folder, this particular file is available. So now I will run this program, students, so you can find the path of the program. See, file, C drive, users, site, desktop. So inside the desktop, see, whatever the files we save on the desktop, that will be temporarily saved. So it will show C drive only, C, users, site, size, nothing, name of the computer, desktop. See here, desktop, Bootstrap 3.3.1 dist ser html. Is it correct, students? Is it right? Yes, students, are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
So now I'll do one thing. I will do this. I will save once again. I'm doing save as, and I will save this program in E drive. I will save this program in E drive SCR dot html, and I will run the program. There you can see what path it will show. Yes, students, is the URL changed?
Yes, ma'am.
So here, this service, this program, what service it is providing is, it is fetching the location of the program. It is fetching the location of the program along with the URL it is showing.
Ma'am, what is dollar scope?
Dollar?
In the program, ma'am. In the function, you have written function dollar scope, dollar location. What is dollar scope, ma'am?
Dollar scope is nothing but it is the object of this Angular program. This is the object of the Angular program.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, students, understood the program? Yes, students understood. This dollar scope is nothing but this is a built-in AngularJS object. Or yes, AngularJS object. Yes, students understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here I have saved. See, when I run this program inside the E drive, so it is showing the other location. Now I will run this program, which is that the program which I saved in Bootstrap folder. So it will show the other location. It will show the other location. These are the services of AngularJS. These are the services of AngularJS. So next I have one more program using this service. One more program using this service. Let me run this program first. What happened? Observe the output, students. I am refreshing the page. Observe the output. Any changes in the output?
Yes, ma'am. Header is changing.
Yes. How it is changing? See, the header will change after 2 seconds. How? Why the header will change after 2 seconds? Because
Timeout
here
function.
timeout function. Here I have given the once the time out, then it should change the object value. Initial object value what? The scope. The scope is nothing but a AngularJS object it is. So and for AngularJS object, what is the initial value I have assigned students? Hello world. Hello world I have assigned. So once the time out, but the time out, when will the time out? You may get a question. When will the time out? After 10 minutes or after 1 hour or after 2 seconds or after 5 seconds? After 2 seconds. 2000 milliseconds. See, 2000 milliseconds is nothing but 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, automatically the initialized value, that is hello world value, will change to how are you today. Now change it to 5000. I'm changing that to 5000. It is taking more time now. Previously I have given 2000 milliseconds, so it was taking 2 seconds. Now I have changed it to 5000 milliseconds, so it is taking 5 seconds to change the value. So this is also a, see, these are the services of AngularJS. That is to find the location, to find to change the time, find the location, change the time. And 2 strings. So these are some of the services we have. Yes, students understood now this program, how the time is changing. How the time is
Yes,
changing.
ma'am.
Along with the dollar scope, I have included dollar timeout. A dollar scope is a AngularJS object. AngularJS object. So one more example I have.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the last program,
Yes.
can you open that slide, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, in the last program, like we are using the function timeout.
Hmm.
We want to use multiple functions, ma'am. Like we want to use timeout or a hover or something fade in, fade out functions like that. It will work, ma'am.
I have not tried. I will try and I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Your doubt is you want to implement like how we use in this jQuery, that is fade in, fade out.
Yes, ma'am. Like we want to include multiple functions. Like ma'am, it is timeout we are giving. When we want to include functions like if we want to before timeout happens, we want to include the hovering function, that if we hover on that, the color will change or
Yes,
something
yes.
like that. Now after
Yeah,
timeout,
yeah, I understood. Yes, I have not tried, Raman. So let me try once and I'll let you know. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Because without trying, I don't want to give any conclusion whether you can use or you cannot use. I don't want to tell anything. So once I try, then I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. What is the hexadecimal value of 255? What is the hexadecimal value of 255, students? What is the hexadecimal value of 255? Hexadecimal value of 255. Nobody
Ma'am,
knows?
8 ones. Double F16.
Double?
Double F16. 8 ones, ma'am. 8 ones.
8 ones. Double X or double F?
Double F.
Yes, correct. Yes, students, here one more service I have taken to convert the value into hexadecimal value. To convert the decimal value, sorry, to convert the number into a hexadecimal value. The number which I have taken is 255. Yes, here directly you can implement the hexa fy. We have this function, we have a built-in service, or we have this built-in function, that is hexa f5. If you use this hexa f5, then it will calculate the number which we have passed here is 255. I have passed, so what is the hexadecimal value for 255? So it will calculate. So the hexadecimal value of 255 is FF. A custom service, a custom service with a method that converts a given number into a hexadecimal number. It will convert the given number into a hexadecimal number. So next we have a forms. Forms, how to use or how to implement forms in AngularJS. So we know that students how to implement the form in HTML. Also, we have seen the implementation of a form tag in the HTML program. That is form tag, the first name using the input tag. Using the input tag, we use inside the form tag, we use a input tag to take a name from the user. To take a name from the user. Here we are not taking a name from the user. Here directly we are passing the name to the variable first name. Directly we are passing the name to the variable first name. So that is John I am passing. John I am passing. When we pass the name, what happens we will see here. So whatever the name we have passed there, so just it will display that name. So I have one more example. Yes, students, you observe this program and tell me the difference between the previous program and this program. Both are very simple programs. Tell me the previous program and this program, the difference. No difference? You're not finding any difference? Let me run this program so that you can find the difference. What will be the difference? Yes, students, this is the first program. This is a form program. Observe the output. This is the form program. So in the code, whatever the name I have assigned for the variable first name, so that will be displayed on the web page. Correct? Yes, students, that is displaying on the web page.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now the second program. Second program, I'll show the source code once. Am I assigning any value here? Am I assigning any value here for the first name? No. Here I am taking the value from the user. Here I am taking the value from the user. Yes. After that, what I am doing?
It will display after first
Yes.
name will.
Yes. Using the expression, this the syntax for the expression is double flower braces. The syntax for the expression is double flower braces. So whatever the name you have given here, this first name, this name will be taken here, students. This name will be taken here and it will display you entered. You entered whatever the so and so name we have when we run whatever the so and so name we enter, no, so it will display here. See here, first I'm giving just hi. Next, Ram. So inside the text box, whatever the name you are giving, so that it is showing here. See the line caption, see the caption here. Change the name inside the input field and you will see the name in the header changes accordingly. Yes, whatever the name you are giving here inside the input field, so that name will be changed here. So previously, if you don't give anything, it is blank. It is blank. Now, if you give any name, whatever the name, whatever the text it will, if you give, so that it will display here. One more function, students, I have taken here. Here I have taken the checkbox. Here I have taken the checkbox. Now the checkbox is not clicked. The checkbox is not checked. Now I'll click. What is happening? Observe the output. So only two lines are there. Check to show the header. The checkbox is there. I have not clicked on the checkbox. The header's ng shows attribute is set of true when the checkbox is checked. When the checkbox is checked, then it will show the true value. See, I'm clicking on the text box. So my header. So what is? So see here, students. See here. See the source code. In the source code, in the input type, I have taken checkbox. I have taken a checkbox. If see model value is my variable, when it will show the my variable, when it will be enabled, when you click on the checkbox. When you click on the checkbox, then this value will be shown here. It will be enabled. The show function, ng show. ng show. If you write hidden, then even if you click on the checkbox, it will not show the value. Even if you click on the checkbox, it will not show the value. Here, what code I have written is, if you click on the checkbox, then it should show the my header value. It should show the my header value. So that's why here, without clicking on the checkbox, it will not show anything. Once you click on the checkbox, it will show the my header value. Which class you have next, students?
Java, ma'am.
Java, ma'am. Okay, this is the last program I explain, and I will leave. So here, here I have taken the form. Inside the form, I have taken the select. Select means how it will come. It will come a option, the selection option. When you click on the when you click on that, then drop down list it will show. Correct? No, it will show the drop down list. So the drop down list contains docs, tutorials, and cars. Docs, tutorials, and cars. So when you click on the checkbox, these three values it should display. These three values it should display. So out of these three, when you select tutorials, then it should display this. Tutorials, learn from examples. Learn from examples. When you select, see, it is depending on this selection. It is depending on this option. When you select cars, then it has to show cars, read about cars. When you select dogs, then it should show dogs, welcome to a world of dog. Welcome to the world of dog. So we will check what it will show. Yes, it is working. Now I'll select cars. Now I'll select dogs. Yes, students, that this is the reason why the AngularJS and the bootstraps are very simple. That's why nowadays in the market or in the industry, to develop any website, they are using AngularJS. Yes? Understood? Any doubt here, students? You want me to repeat this code, any of the examples? You want me to repeat any of the examples, students? See here, one more point I will include here. Only dogs, tutorials, and cars are there. Option value is equal to goods, hotel, foods. Here I will take one div tag. I switch to foods. Hotel. Information about the healthy food. Yes, students, understood what changes I have done in the program? Yes, students, is the logic is complex? Is there anything which you are not understanding, students?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So in the list, in the cell drop down list, one more item is added, that is foods. So foods, information about the healthy food. So previously only 3 items were there. Now one more item is added: cars, tutorials, foods. So like this, you can develop a responsive website. Correct? You can develop a responsive website. So tutorial, when you select tutorial, immediately it is showing the information about the tutorials. You can, in this div tag, you can also give some of the information about a famous tutorials, any learning website. You can use p tag. You can use p tag and you can give so much of information. W3 is a learning. Students, you can refer W3 to schools. So many programs are there, and virtually you can run the program also. There only you'll come to know what will be the output if you run that particular code. See, this line I have added in the program. This line I have added in the program. So it is showing here when you select tutorials. When I select here dogs, it will show in the div tag whatever the information I have given, it will show only that. If I select cars, in the car to tell about the cars, in the div tag whatever the information I have given, it will show only that. Foods, tutorials. See the caption: the ng switch directive hides and shows HTML section depending on the value of the drop down list. So depending on the drop down, see, when I select this docs, then it is hiding the information of tutorial, food and cars, and it is showing the information about the docs. Correct, no students? When you select tutorial, the remaining 3 options it is hiding and it is showing only the tutorial. The ng switch directive, the ng switch directive, this is a directive we are using here. No, this directive, what it is showing, when you select dogs, it is showing only the information about the dogs and it is hiding the remaining information. Correct, no students? This is the function, this is the job of this ng switch directive. This ng switch directive, it is, see, when you switch on the switch button, then the light will be blowing. When you switch off, then it will off, the bulb will off. Similarly here in the in the directive, if you select using this ng switch, when you select dogs, then only this information will be visible, shown. All other remaining information will be shown or hidden. Yes, students? The all other remaining information will be hidden. This is the advantage of this ng switch. This is the advantage of this ng switch. Yes, Rahmatullah? Rahmatullah, you want to tell anything? Yes, students, understood all of you? Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Dakshayani, understood? Are you there, Dakshayani?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah. Understood? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Students, are you all are listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have any doubts in these programs, you can ask students. If you have any doubts, you can ask questions. If any logic you are not understanding, anything, whatever you are not understanding, you are not following, you can ask. Understood, all of you? Answer your attendance. 1,
Yes, ma'am.
2,
Yes, ma'am.
3,
Yes, ma'am.
4,
Yes, ma'am.
5, 6,
Yes, ma'am.
8, 8. Anusha, why you did not attend yesterday's lab? Anusha,
Yes, ma'am.
why you did not attend yesterday's lab?
Ma'am, I went to vaccination, ma'am.
9, 10.
Ma'am, Benaka present, ma'am.
Okay. Arifullah absent, no? Okay.
Yes,
11,
ma'am.
12,
Yes, ma'am.
13.
Present, ma'am.
ರೆಹಮತುಲ್ಲಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ? ರೆಹಮತುಲ್ಲಾ,
Ma'am, he's not there in class, ma'am.
then why he is rising?
No, ma'am, he is there, ma'am.
He is there, Rahmatullah, but he is not responding anything.
Ma'am, he messaged me, ma'am. He is having mic issues, ma'am.
The same thing he can make message here only, no? He is raising the hand. That means I should understand that he is telling that I have to mark him present for the attendance.
He put in chat box, ma'am.
ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ. Uh, 10 present, 11, 11,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
12, 12. ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. 12 absent. 12 present. Okay. 13,
Present, ma'am.
14,
Present, ma'am.
15, 'Charan, absent. Darshan, 16, Darshan absent.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಅಸೆಂಚರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ. 17,
ಚರಣ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ದರ್ಶನ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Present, ma'am.
ಚರಣ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನ? ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
18,
Present, ma'am.
19,
Present, ma'am.
20,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
21,
Present, ma'am.
22,
Present, ma'am.
23, Jayant, absent. 24, absent. 25,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
26,
Present, ma'am.
27,
Present, ma'am.
28,
Present, ma'am.
29, 29, Manoj absent. 30,
Present, ma'am.
31,
Yes, ma'am.
32,
Present, ma'am.
33,
Present, ma'am.
34,
Present, ma'am.
35,
Yes, ma'am.
36,
Present, ma'am.
37,
Present, ma'am.
38,
Present, ma'am.
39, Rashmi last class also absent. 40,
Yes, ma'am.
41,
Present, ma'am.
42,
Present, ma'am.
43,
Present, ma'am.
44,
Present, ma'am.
45,
Present, ma'am.
46,
Present, ma'am.
47,
Present, ma'am.
48,
Present, ma'am.
9,
Present, ma'am.
50,
Present, ma'am.
51. Shri Vishnu, placement? Shri Vishnu is absent or he went for placement? Can anybody tell? Dakshayani, do you have any idea?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't know.
Okay, okay. Sugandhini,
Present, ma'am.
53. Sushma,
Present, ma'am.
54. 54. 55. 56.
Present, ma'am.
57.
Present, ma'am.
58.
Present, ma'am.
59.
Present, ma'am.
Students, I'll stop here. See you in the next class. Thank you.